Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Evil Islands. Now, at the end of the last episode, the merchant with the annoying squeaky voice has tried to wriggle his way out of a lot of trouble by getting us into even more trouble than we were already in to begin with. And since we are the cause of his trouble, he's also looking to kill two birds with one stone. It's been a while since I played last. I'm pretty sure at the end of the last episode I had some kind of dilemma over spending experience points to advance characters or trying to improve equipment. I can't remember what it was. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to continue. A thief nicknamed Baldy hid his loot near his farm in the abandoned mines area. To blackmail him, you must get the property of the governor. The farm upon which relatives of Baldy live is located on the western shore of the large lake. To get there, first go to the southern shore, then west. Exercise caution. You will be met not only by the criminal family, but also by the snow tigers which are trained on the farm. Oh, they've got trained snow tigers. That means they might actually have higher stats than normal snow tigers, if the word trained means anything like it usually means in this game. And also, I am predicting...
No problem.
...that since the left and right mouse directions are the opposite of what I'm used to in this game, I'm going to immediately move the camera in the wrong direction the first time I try to rotate it. Let's try and move it to the left. By going right. There we are. And to the right by going left. Okay. I might do this after all.
Agreed.
Yes!
We are obviously saving points for Zach's encumbrance update. Or Brisson's. I believe we got Brisson's just recently.
Agreed.
Of course.
Yep, that's correct. I hear the large footsteps of some kind of nasty troll. Let's not go tangle with that. But we might as well enable our companions with the gift of vision.
Certainly.
I think I'll take the right-hand path here. Now, I'm thinking of trying to set up a somewhat regular schedule for the next few weeks. Let's say, the current thinking, and I may go back on this completely, is to have Monomyth on Mondays.
No problem.
Evil Islands... or wait, no, that's wrong. Sorry, yeah. Way of the Tiger on Mondays, and then Monomyth or Evil Islands on Wednesdays, and Monomyth or Evil Islands on Fridays. So they get one episode each, and then the other 4 days of the week would be Tainted Grail.
Yes!
It's not much of a plan.
Agreed.
And it may very well be changed. Oh good, a second one, hooray!
The good always win.
The reason it's not much of a plan is that Thursdays is not a good recording night for me.
On my way.
So having Fridays be one of the Monomyth or Evil Islands, that episode may suffer occasionally. Don't know how it's going to work out. Think I'll give it a try. If I think it's a plan that's going to be reasonably
Certainly.
worth implementing,
No problem.
or after like a week of trying it, I'll probably do a community update
Agreed.
post so you can all
Yes?
work out what I've already basically been doing.
Agreed.
In case you hadn't noticed.
Yes, yes.
Typically I get less views on Saturday or Sunday, but Tainted
Yes.
Grail is getting so many views that I can afford to put the most popular game on those days, essentially. Oh wow, 47 and fully healed already. That's impressive. I didn't think his healing spell was that powerful. I'm going to need to be careful that I don't overextend myself here. Okay, there we go. Now there's a healing spell worth having. I'm not liking the amount of times our
No
strikes are doing
problem.
no damage on that tiger. The snow tigers in this part of the map might have a higher armor value. There's a rabbit. We will leave it nice and safely where it is.
On my way.
Okay, adult white tiger. Armor rating is 14. We have 9 to 28, 10 to 15. Okay, it looks like it's just Zack's not doing any damage with his old sword.
Take this.
Got it.
Yes?
Axe attacks. Okay, sword it.
Die.
It looked like the bunny was coming in for the kill there. I was like, hang on a minute. And that goes back to a conversation last time.
That was only a joust to warm me up.
Yes?
I'm
Well,
still
well.
not sure how that mace
What do
works
we
out
get
as
here?
being more valuable than the axe in the last episode. Unless it's something to do with durability or the amount of
On my
ingredients that go into making it.
On my way.
Yes.
But I shall have to look into that. Ooh.
Yes? I love magic. Yes?
Yes.
On my way. Yes?
There's another one over there. Make that two of them. Okay. So here's what we'll do.
Yes? You will not get away from me.
Lady, keep shooting. We need to start. That'd be great. Axe attacks. Nope. Keep it with the sword. Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Gotta watch that incoming enemy damage there. And if the trained tigers are even more deadly than these,
Yes.
No problem.
we will need to be very careful when we make it to the farm.
Of course.
So we are not crossing this bridge, although we'd love to explore across it at some point. Lady,
Yes.
swing wide. So
On
we
my
can
way.
maintain formation as we advance towards the farm. Now, if it's a
Agreed.
heavily... Ooh, okay.
I will not miss.
Multiple tracks.
Yes? I love magic.
Yes. Yes.
Now, in a rather innocent
No
world,
problem.
the word trained tigers might just mean
Agreed.
the tigers won't attack the farmhands in the area. Given the way this game has behaved so far, though, it'll probably mean
I concur.
extremely powerful tigers.
Here I am. Yes?
Exactly, that one please. And it is W, yes. Lady, shoot it,
Have a
please.
rest.
Yes?
Now, I could put her on auto attack. And I haven't done that yet because we've had some stealth missions in the recent past
Certainly.
where having her attacking haphazardly would not be very good.
Right.
However, having the Green Knight on our case kinda makes that a bit irrelevant anyway.
Wait, please. Yes?
So far I'm liking this slow and steady advance,
On
and I
my
shall
way.
continue to emulate it going forwards. We do want to... Oh, wait, there's an average armor, isn't there? 18.4, 15 points. Yeah, we need to be improving the knight's armor soon. And I'm not sure he has the stats for it just yet. Or his combat skill, actually. You know, the strength spell is supposed to boost
Yes?
damage. Right. His strength spell is still going, it's fine. It just doesn't look like it because he's so weedy he normally looks very skinny. Right.
Yes, yes. I can do that. Yes?
Yes. On my way.
So the Green Knight is an interesting build. He's a good example of a build we might
Yes.
like to try out in the future. Oh, hello.
Certainly.
Whoa. Careful. Whoa. Stronger. Respectable. Stronger, but he's going to be a serious issue if we...
On my way.
No mercy for them.
Yes?
Okay, got him for weakness. Let's... Oh, we can't. Okay. Are we going to have trouble hitting him? Defense 72. Okay, hang on. We drop a strength spell here. Okay, we can work with this. So her arrows should be pounding in with significantly more force. And you know what?
I can do that.
Okay, good damage. In fact, excellent damage. Oh! And there's the reason we shouldn't have gone for that second lightning bolt. Oh god, here we go. Yep. Fucking knew it. Right, okay. You know what? If we're going to take one entering, might as well take one leaving. Do I have any experience points to spare? I've got a horrible feeling I don't. Oh, that is nasty, isn't it? That is so nasty. Okay. Okay, now hold on. That doesn't cover the arms. Really now. Interesting. Okay, so the Green Knight is actually within 41 experience points of improving his combat skill there. And that would help a lot. Well, it would help a little bit. I wonder if we go the other way around the lake. This feels horribly like it's a sneaky mission. Wait, iron. Let's pretend I'm going to do this. Wait. 8. I don't have enough steel. Okay. Alright, so that's 7,000. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So I think we're going to want to finish, just work on his skill a bit. Zach definitely needs to improve his swordsmanship, I think. Damage on that is just so low. But if we did... Just a moment. Yeah, that would be good for Zach. So let's say we, how much? 3 steel. So do we want 2 more steel? Can't remember too many things we can get steel from. Apart from the wood folk. I'll drop this in. That's going to overburden her, isn't it? So I could just sell these, right? Because that's going to overburden us. Yeah, not sure how. Almost worth wondering if we could swap out Zack for Renus, but we can't swap out Zack for anyone. I think we just need to be a little more careful. I also think, you notice she's gone back to her position there. I'd like to try checking the camp, because I believe we had to leave some of the guards alive.
Yes? I love magic!
In the southeastern corner of the camp.
Agreed.
And they would translate to experience points if they can be, if they're still there and haven't been removed after the quest.
I concur.
No problem.
Would Renus make tackling that fight any easier? There's a lot of archers, and it's all about Brisson and Zack tanking
I
the
concur.
warriors, really.
Of
It's
course.
2 spearmen, 3 archers, isn't it?
Yes.
Certainly.
I wonder if we put the under armor on her and removed her over armor. If that
Certainly.
would. Then again, she's not
On my way.
generally the target of attacks.
Of course.
I hear them shooting.
On my way.
Agreed.
But we do not yet see them, which is obviously
On
concerning.
my way.
On
Yes,
my
Where
yes.
the
way.
Problem.
hell are you? Oh, good. There. Right. Heads. Okay, that's great.
Yes?
Zack, get that P-doll ready.
Yes, yes.
Then run back to here. Okay, lady, shoot this one in the head.
Save your skin.
I saw big damage there. That's great. Let's lightning bolt this one.
I can do that.
That was a 7 damage lightning bolt. That's terrible. Uh-oh. Okay, well he's still in the fight.
Not bad.
Good. Now start shooting this one.
Yes? Perhaps there is another way?
We'll throw a quick heal. And it'll be the last thing we do for good, 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 good.
Sorry about that.
Even better.
Yes?
Let's switch to the axe and get a few attacks. And swap to sword again because the weakness spell just wore off. Excellent stuff. Maybe if she had spells that would help a lot.
Yes?
Yeah, go for it. Frees us up for a bit of healing in the not
The
too
good
distant future.
always win.
Okay, that was good. So what have we here? It may just be money. But respectable amounts of money, all the same. Now that's good, because that encounter really bothered us in the past. So I'm thinking we make it up to the
Right.
shore of the lake, and then take Brisson back
Agreed.
for training. I know. I know.
Yes!
It's a work in progress. And I'm intrigued to attempt the other route around the lake as well at some point.
Yes.
I'm leaving unnecessary areas unexplored,
Certainly.
such as the alternate route around the lake, because... hang on. Yeah, it doesn't connect, does it? And that's a massive gate, because that looks like that's all stuff for a future quest.
Yes!
Of course. Yes.
Agreed.
On
Yes,
my
yes.
way.
I mean, one point of combat skill isn't going to be massive for the knight, but it's
Yes.
going to help him. Right. Okay, let's... Are you coming in? No! Good! Let's tackle this one as well. Oh, 2 tigers. Double the fun.
No mercy for them.
Yeah, I think she's suggesting the tiger lie down and not get up again. She's like, look, we've done enough damage. You don't need to take any more.
A clean hit!
Give up now. On life. Sounds a bit like...
Certainly.
Well, let's not go there. Good, we managed to get its attention. Veteran, I see. Okay,
Yes?
Zach, this is getting rather more serious.
Yes!
That's more like it.
Certainly.
And there's a large gate which can presumably be opened at some point later. It looks rather important and
On my
not
way.
just like part of the scenery. Big locked gate, 1, 2, 3 skulls.
Yes.
No problem.
And skulls are generally bad news. Probably some kind of quest. No veteran status, we can probably tackle this fight.
Attacking!
I'm imagining the tigers on the farm will not be called veteran, but actually just trained like tiger.
Where is my loot?
No problem.
Now, if we had not put that point into weight training for the knight to increase his carry loads, we could have probably given him some good combat boosts at this point. And you know what? He doesn't generally need to run unless he's chasing something.
Yes!
Oh, hey.
Watch out!
Okay,
Yes?
Zach hit this one as well. You won't need to use a dodge. Don't even know what that one was, but I presume it was the same as these two. The lady gets shooting. Which ironically reminds me that in one of the German medieval knightly stories, there's a female character called Yashuta. Which always, you know, sounds like a description of what someone should be doing, or indeed is doing. Especially in this
Yes, yes.
Myrana.
Right.
Even she agrees. Well then, let's clear the 1 or 2 tigers here. And then I think we'll make a save so as to avoid having to redo that all over again.
Yes.
The best thing of this is I didn't even check the time when I started
Watch
recording,
out!
so it looks like I've been recording for, let's say, half an hour.
Yes.
And if the farm guards are all going to be a massive
Yes.
difficulty spike,
No problem.
then yes, we should probably leave the night behind
On my way.
and sneak.
Right.
He's just not particularly built for stealth missions.
No
Not that there's
problem.
a sneak skill in the game. But if there was, he probably wouldn't be very heavily invested in it. Now we do seem to be
And
missing
that
these
is
tigers
for
enough
you.
to warrant skill upgrades.
I will not be seeing you again. Certainly. No mercy for them.
But clearing out the tigers feels like a good idea.
My score
And these aren't
grows.
necessarily even the trained tigers on
Yes.
the farm. Now, I don't imagine the trained tigers are going to be performing
On
Yes,
my
yes.
I do imagine they will be rather dangerous.
Agreed. Right.
Now, what was my thinking for attacking the soldier on his own?
Prepare to die.
If I went for the archer, it may have gained his attention anyway, and then we would be facing him with additional support. Which we certainly did not need.
Sorry about that.
So let's throw a... we'll go Death or Glory. Death or Glory save in here. There we go.
Right.
On my way.
On my way.
No problem.
Yes. I can do that. Yes.
Let's put you here. Or... Okay, he's going back.
Yes. I concur.
So if I lay an ambush a little bit like this...
I am not giving up.
Yes, yes.
Sees a man come running, his sword's already swinging.
Yes.
Good man. We do want to hit him with a weakness spell, and maybe this one's better. What's the armor rate? Oh god. Okay. I think we now have a better understanding of the situation. This definitely appears to be one of those do not engage type foes. Don't get me wrong, we can take him, we just can't take him. Except we can. It's just going to be very difficult. And he doesn't appear to be a particularly special individual either. Okay, that's nasty. Right. Go strength. And then pray the good night prison lasts long enough to take a healing spell. Excellent stuff. I mean, it looks like we may have slowed his combat speed a little with army.
Not bad.
Ooh, yes.
Yes!
Now we shall converge on this point here. Uh-oh. Oh. Ooh. Wait. Much more manageable. Okay.
No mercy for them.
Okay, lady. You know what to do.
Yes?
Take her out.
What a good target!
So, pair of helmets. We be careful. Do we get anything special for him? Just money. Okay, find the barn and hiding place.
What do we have here?
What we have is another one of those nasty buggers and a not so
Yes!
nasty one. Can we?
Yes!
Get you alone?
On my way. Let us fight!
No, we can't. In which case, pedo.
I love magic!
Okay, take out the additional damage.
Yes?
Okay, that's good going. That's still a work in progress. Right. I think we'll hit you with a lightning spell. Which seems to be a whole body. I'm not sure if the damage is split or can we get rid of you quicker. I mean,
It is
in
my
a manner of
profession.
speaking. Let's throw in a strength.
Yes! Yes!
Because the good knight is standing his ground. He says, a little preemptively.
Yes! Yes!
Shoot it.
Yes?
Shoot it now! It's like Jurassic Park, except we can absolutely see what it is. It's a bastard with a kettle hat and a mace. Who likes bashing in our armor. I'm going to presume no major items. You know what?
Of course.
If we level up after we get back, it'll feel more rewarding. More like we've earned it, rather than doing it partway through the mission. Okay, those are huge crates. Okay, tigers over here. That treasure is very tempting, but there's a... what? Nasty buggers, forest folk around here, and a troll, I believe. Right. So we want to swing wide on the right, maybe, to avoid the tigers. The hiding place of the loot is in the barn located in the northern part of the valley where the farm lies. Another landmark is 2 stacks of wood which stand on either side of the barn. Okay. Well, let's throw in another save as this is going so well.
No problem.
That looks like an enclosure that will be filled with tigers. Yeah, come fight us, my good fellow. We won't hurt. Oh wait, we will. Absolutely. But soon, all your troubles will be over. So we can't go this way around it. We can only go this way. Okay, cows.
Agreed.
Yeah, cows won't kill us. Well, we don't know. Deserter. Former guard. There's a lot of tracks in this area. Okay, another one. Killer. Okay.
Of course.
We don't go this way. At all.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
The opposite edge of the farm, past the tigers, is probably... Yeah, we're not getting around there either, are we? Okay. Okay.
Of course.
The killer's
Right.
name,
Yes.
of course, is Joe Martin. If you're familiar with Flywheel, Shyster and Flywheel, you'd get the joke. If you're not familiar, I have plenty of time to regale you with it now. So, Flywheel, Shyster and Flywheel
No
was
problem.
a radio series created by the Marx Brothers. There weren't any recordings.
Yes.
The scripts were long lost, but then discovered and performed by actors who did remarkable impersonations in the, I think, the 90s, right?
I can do that.
In one episode, the characters went into business creating a Hollywood film, and
On
they
my
decided to
way.
make a gangster movie because that's what was popular at the time. And they had the remarkably intelligent idea.
Of
Right.
course.
Wait, 120, yeah, fuck that. Of casting
On my
a
way.
real gangster as the gangster. Adult white. Okay. Okay. Not so bad then.
Yes.
Do we think we can take those 2 guards? The second gangster they auditioned for the role
Of course.
said, introduced himself as, that's me, I'm Joe Martin, but they call me the Killer. And they then called him Killer for the rest of the time.
That was only a joust to warm me up.
Wow. Okay.
What do we have here?
That worked out
Of course.
very well for us.
Save your
This
skin.
is unlikely to work anywhere near as well. No P-Doll will go with the sword. Then the lightning. And now that we've brought the thunder... Ooh. Armor 17 again. That's a lot of nasty 17. We need to... Ooh. Could we dismantle this sword and put the spell on it in another weapon? Quite possibly. Would that cost more money than just for recreating? I mean, no, it's got the skill levels as well. I was checking if it was just the armor that was a problem with these guys, because this one seems to be going down rather easier. Okay, let's throw a healing spell. So, if we open this, will they attack us?
On my way.
Speaking of which, can we get you really quickly, lady? I mean, yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? I mean, in theory, if we open the tiger cage and they all swarm out and attack the guards here, that could cause a diversion.
Yes!
But since they're trained, surely they would just attack us and not their keepers. Depends how badly they've been
No
treated.
problem.
Can we send you here while you two bugger off that way to get in front of her? That'd be great.
Right.
You see one set of footprints that look fairly light. Hopefully
Agreed.
that means lightly armoured. It probably won't. They seem to be based purely on time and distance, rather than actual depth
I
of
concur.
footprints. Okay, you will fight us now.
What a
Hopefully
good
alone.
Mercy for them.
Because if it's not... And of course, Joe Martin, the killer, was not very clever and decided to set the set on fire to prove what a, you know, dangerous gangster he was. Yeah.
I concur.
No problem.
Okay, I see 2 piles of logs, and presumably the place we want to
Agreed.
go. Also, people we
Save your skin.
Oh, shit. Yep, I see problem, I see P-Doll.
The good always win.
Yes?
I also see lightning bolt. And a second lightning bolt soon too, I think. Why not?
I can do that.
Okay, helped keep him, you know, in the manner to which he has become accustomed. Not for very long, mind you. Better do it again.
I love magic.
Oh. Yeah, all that's doing is creating a kind of stasis. Which is about to end. But if we lightning bolt him instead... Waste.
It is my profession.
And fight.
Yes?
And prepare the healer. How's that doll doing? Not ready.
Take
So we
this.
give him a love tap. And step back. And heal. Didn't even need to step back. Fucking hell. Okay. So, no strength spell, no weakness spell, no lightning bolts. For a little while.
Yes, yes.
And again,
I
please.
love magic.
Alright, so now that we've got ourselves into a situation where we are relatively survivable, I think it was the second or third series, because there was like 6 series of Flywheel Shyster and Flywheel, weren't there? So I think it was like the 3rd series where the Joe Martin episode came in. Fuck it, lightning bolt, bastard. Okay, don't lightning bolt him. He's dead anyway.
What do we get here?
Money, mate. That's what you get.
What
Lots of
do
money.
we have here?
Hate to break it to you,
Yes?
but Mordosh. Going right for back is not an option, even though it looked like it would be. I suspect there may be guards over there to guard both approaches. But since we're doing so well, let us grab a mission save, because why not? I hear footprints. No, I don't. I hear footsteps. You can't hear footprints. I hear footsteps which are not ours, and they are over... Ooh, hello. Shit, 2. Okay.
On my way.
Is one of them going to move away again? I've got a horrible feeling they will not.
I concur.
Okay, we are good for now. It won't last.
Yes?
Okay, we've got a good start. We'll throw a strength spell over here,
Yes, yes.
and then prepare for the healing. Lady, shoot hard and, well, not really fast. That's where that haste spell would come in useful. To power up the thunderbolt of death. Right? Expect imminent danger. And yep, that's it. Meet him. Too late. Zach's
Yes?
under attack anyway. Right. Well, that didn't work. Although that worked very nicely. And again, please. Hey. We might be able to
What
clear
do
this
we
farm
have
after all if
here?
we're really, really careful. Although I have my doubts. Unsurprisingly, I bet that says you found it. And you should take the loot from a barn. As barns go, that's a terrible design, by the way. Box with collection. Nothing else? Worth checking. And we all got experience. Zach got 2 health. Brisson got 3 health. So we're all doing very nicely at it.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I think she even got a point as well. I'm going to see now how much of this we can clear on the way out. The answer probably being not very much, because I feel like I'm going to need to sneeze.
I
There's
concur.
one guard here, isn't there?
On my
At
way.
this end. That we may be able to isolate. I'd say that's him right there.
What a
I'll
good
click on him a second
target.
time, since the first one didn't seem to register.
Yes?
Uh-oh. Okay, and we go for a strength spell.
Wait, please.
That's a problem. A fence. Ooh, we should probably murder him. If we can. Ideally, he won't get... because he's probably going to run away as soon as he becomes aware of a fight. Oh, shit. Speaking of aware of a fight. Fuck.
I love magic.
Okay, very good so far. Not so good. Okay. Lady, you shoot this one. Zach, Lightning. Then heal. Healing not yet needed. Okay. You know what then? What do we need? 35? 45 roughly for the strength spell. He's already strongbow.
Wait, please.
You know what, while we're waiting, we'll just... Looting the body seems like a really bad idea because it runs the risk of drawing him into a fight. Oh. He does look like a runner, not a fighter, although he does appear to be statted as a warrior. Respectable. But he looks like he will run away. I like the fact the killer isn't landing blows. That should be concerning. The killer is also now nicely weakened for us. Let's just soften this one up as well. There we go. Drop a quick healing spell. And things are looking up a bit for us. He says, casting another healing
I can do that.
Excellent, lady. If you would just apply yourself over here for a moment, that would be wonderful.
Yes?
You better do that. Is he weakened? He looks weakened. He's not. Okay, interesting. Very nasty foe. We should absolutely take him seriously, not mock him, and let him bolt him in the face. I said, lightning bolt him.
I am in.
Lightning bolt him in the face. Thank you very much. 5 points of damage, that is rubbish. In which case, is she still... I don't think she is. She's not. Okay. Risk it. Risk it. One healing spell coming up very soon. I mean, he's not actually hitting that hard. Oh! Now it's going to come. Apparently not. Wow. I mean, he's got the stats to be very nasty. But not anymore. What's he got on him? Just coins. Okay, mate.
Agreed.
Here's what's going to happen. We're going to move towards you. You're going to run away. We're going to presume you're going to keep
Anyone
running
feeling
Mercy
bored?
for them.
and try and shoot you in the head. Yeah, fuck the tigers.
My legs
That
are
is
not
it.
made of
Nope, you
I
don't
am
fuck the
tired.
tigers. Okay,
Yes?
you fight the tigers. All the tigers, and then he gets away, presumably.
I lost the enemy.
Nope, I think we don't fight the tigers. Excellent. I mean, we don't.
The good always win.
Yes? Here I am.
I don't like where that tiger's going.
On my way.
Yep, I really
I
don't like
am
where that
not
tiger's
giving
going.
up.
Yes?
Agreed.
Better come back this way, Missy. That tiger is trying to find a way in, apparently. He can't quite make it in the gap.
Yes?
Okay, you're not hurting that at all. So you'd better resort to magic instead.
Anyone feeling bored?
Right, who's next? We'll go you.
It is my profession.
Yes?
Oh, here it comes. And in for us, we're good. Doll ready? Doll ready. It's like Doll Re Mi, but with a doll and ready. Right. Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't do the damage. Not quite enough. But this sword will have to be replaced soon. I should make that a bit of a priority.
Yes?
And then, against the odds, we killed all the tigers.
Well,
I'm
well.
not expecting them to have anything important on their corpses, but I would like to track down that dodgy dealer and find what he had on himself. So I wonder who let all the tigers out. If that just magically happened because we had completed our mission. Because I don't remember all these tigers being loose in the area when I killed in. Unless there's more than one killer. Well, there can't be. This is that big, massive pile of crates that was there on the way in. Now this is where I begin to doubt and suspect that I didn't see experience points fly over our heads when we took down the fence. But no, there's his body right
Certainly.
there. Good. And we have more tigers to finish by the look of it. Right, what have you got on
That
yourself?
may prove useful.
An outrageous amount of money, which we would have been fools to pass up.
No problem.
In which case, it would appear the tiger enclosure has definitely been
You
opened
will
now
not get away
to
from me.
hamper our escape. By people who didn't even know we'd taken the money in the first place. And if I... How did that happen? I have no idea. Right. Let's see.
I concur.
First off, we'll just walk right in the middle here. Pretty sure we've cleared this area now. I spoke too soon. And there are two of them.
Of course.
If we wait for him to patrol away again, and see if we can tackle just the spearman.
Yes? Yes?
We'll go for a strength spell on her.
I can do that.
And then go to soften him up over here. I mean, the tiger enclosure does definitely appear to be open.
No mercy for them.
And we know there's a walking warrior with a mace.
That was only a joust to warm me up.
Running. Running rather than walking? Let's not blame him. Although, while we won't be blaming him, we will be hitting with a lightning bolt. Because that seems like a rather fun thing to do. Although, he is no longer a problem.
Interesting.
Okay, this was a very high-yielding mission for us.
Yes.
Or perhaps I should describe it as rather rewarding.
Yes?
So I could have opened the tiger enclosure and fought the tigers separately
On my way.
first. Maybe. I'm not sure I could even interact with it.
Agreed.
I'm going in now
Yes.
to check if there are any others, or if there's any treasure in here at the back of the enclosure. I highly doubt there is. I imagine it was just a holding pen for the tigers to stand in. And it would appear
On my
I was
way.
correct. In which case, I may as well vacate the area, head back
On
to
It
my
will
way.
be no good.
and enjoy the spoils of my labour. Ooh.
Of course.
You know what? Mission had a bit of a rough start, but it worked out okay.
Right.
Probably shouldn't have the archer walking in front at the moment, but I'm reasonably certain we've cleared out everything here. And the enemy difficulty estimates are now at the point where we can handle a
Yes.
single nasty foe at once. Which is interesting, because
Yes.
normally that would not be the case. So there's something about the power or leveling curve that we're starting to match a little better.
Yes, yes.
Not necessarily due to the way I've spread experience points while improving characters, but rather just sort of due to the
Yes.
general heroic power curve of the game. But I could be mistaken.
No
completely on that
problem.
front.
Of
Yes.
course.
Don't worry, lady, you'll be coming back the other way round when we get down to there, basically. And as the slightly heroic sound of the music there pom-pom-pom-pom-poms us onwards, we feel a little buoyed up by our success, even exuberant, although perhaps
my
a
way.
little overconfident. So let's
On
I
my way.
concur.
have a care about that.
Yes, yes.
Few rough starts, but after that we kind of got into the rhythm of things, and I think it worked well. So maybe that's the trick. Just getting into the rhythm of the game, the sort of feel of it, the sort of getting a
On my way.
sense for how things should flow, like when to heal, when to cast lightning bolts,
On my
when
way.
to cast strength spells, weakness spells, and so on. And there's probably a few tricks I'm missing as well. You could probably make Zack as a complete wizard build, and I may even have to do
On
that
my
for
way.
the next island, I'm not sure. Because all I remember about the next island is the people have kind of
I concur.
Saracen-looking armor. We get captured again, get all our items taken away again,
On my way.
and have to solo through a dangerous desert area
course.
with loads of monsters in it. With no equipment. I do suspect that because Zack immediately had all
On
his
my
items
way.
restored after the time when he was captured,
Certainly.
the items aren't actually taken away, they just kind of temporarily disabled
On
and
my
rendered
way.
invisible, because the first
On
time he
my
was
way.
captured and all his items taken from him, we didn't get to see his inventory until he was released. And if we get
Yes.
captured at the beginning of the next island and have to go do a mission area
Certainly.
without access to our inventory, we could just have all the items when
Yes.
we get out of it, with a story reason for their return. Because
On my way.
disabling the items
Yes.
is, might be easier than taking them away and then
Of
getting
course.
them
Yes.
back again. Oh, where did you come from? Well, we appreciate your fur donation. it will go towards the
What do we have here?
Equipment Restoration and Replenishment Program.
Agreed. Yes.
Troll sounds near here. Troll sounds very near here.
On my way. No problem.
Fucking hell. Okay,
Will
troll.
not miss.
Yes?
Okay, troll. Something's going on here. Something that seems to be working in our favour. What's the armor rating on this troll? Very high. Okay. Okay. So we might be onto something here. If he doesn't keep doing damage like that. Okay. So we want a weakness spell.
Yes!
Try for a lightning bolt, but it won't do much. Lady, you're supposed to be doing enough to hurt this troll. You're supposed to be doing 20 to 20. Oh god. So 1 in 6. A lot more than 1 in 6 of her attacks are failing to do damage. Not sure who did 15, but I'm very happy. Right, let's see. I mean, I'm thinking we can even drop another one, right?
Yes! Yes!
We had some kind of poison. Let's put this here. I'm imagining we're doing enough damage to Patrol, but might somehow do... Well, right, it might do less than a point, but enough to offset any natural healing rate he has, which he definitely has. Strength spell on the archer. I mean, we really shouldn't even be fighting this bloody thing. Yeah. Oh, you fucking bastard. We gotta fight our whole fucking way out of here all over again, haven't we?
Yes, yes!
Yep, Zach knows.
No
He
problem.
knows alright. Bloody hell. Oh, for fuck's sake, Zach. Why not get yourself killed while you're at it?
Yes?
Anyone feeling bored?
We want to keep him alive as long as possible so the chase is as short
My
as
score
possible.
grows.
Again. Right. Heads? No, just...
What a
Watch
good
out!
target.
fuck's sake.
I cannot
That
run
is it.
any longer.
I am tired.
Well, that's just shit. Like, absolute shit.
Yes!
On my way.
So here's what we do.
Yes, yes!
Oh, great. Now spells are running out. They didn't do that. Oh, no, it's just replenishing. Okay, got it. Right. What we need to do is tackle the fence last. And his defense is 58, so we can't go straight for headshots. He will flee.
Yes?
So we need high damaging stuff as well. Bloody hell.
I love magic. Yes,
It's going to be one of those episodes. And then he's going to come detect us and run like fuck. Well, how about you back up so he doesn't do that?
Nothing should be left for the enemy.
Yes. Yes?
On my way. Of course. Yes.
On my way. Yes, yes.
So I'm not sure what triggers release of the tigers, but it's clearly already happened.
On my way. No
Has anyone had
mercy
enough
for
of
them.
life?
Okay, there's old Joe.
Yes?
And strength. Working okay so far. I suspect that the green dragon horn acid fog spell is going to be too weak to harm the massive horde of tigers that will descend upon us. If it was strong enough to hurt them, that'd be great. Speaking of hurting, that hurts. There we go.
I am barely able to stand, let alone cast spells.
Yep, it worked though, didn't it?
Yes?
Alright. Oh no.
I concur.
Okay, let's save there. All because of a bloody troll.
No problem.
Can we
On my
go
way.
behind you? And then
I concur.
engage with extreme prejudice.
I need to rest. I will
Fucker's
see
still
you
running.
again.
Oh, for God's
Let's
sake!
see.
Yes?
Okay,
No
lady, you're
problem.
gonna have to try and find him.
No problem.
And he somehow magically disappeared into this fucking cliff face.
Yes?
Then that would just be unbelievably stupid. No, wait, there's more
On my way.
footsteps. That's a footstep.
Right.
I mean, he's just gonna be fucking running. Wait,
Yes.
I saw experience points. Oh, but it may have been him. Okay, guys.
Yes.
I concur.
Agreed.
I cannot run
anymore
anymore.
until I have had some rest.
Okay, I hope he stopped moving.
No
Yes.
problem.
Yes.
We're going to follow the footprints and go straight into a mess of tigers.
Yes, yes.
It would be very nice to imagine that once he's a safe
Sesame.
distance from us, he stops running. But
Of
Right.
course.
if he just runs forever,
On my way.
following
I
walls
concur.
and edges, fucking hell.
On
Agreed.
my way.
Of course.
Yeah, look, fuck it. We're not doing that.
I
Agreed.
concur. Yes,
Here's what
yes.
we
Here I am.
do. We launch an
Yes?
attack, but we hit him with a weakness spell. Followed by a lightning bolt. Which is fuck all. Yep, forget it. Cunt's just gonna... Oh my god!
On
Yes.
my way.
I mean, even a point-blank backstab to the head isn't gonna work.
Yes.
On my way.
How about
Yes.
we just go like this, right? Walk towards him, and as soon as he turns around and sees us, there.
No
Yes.
mercy
Let us
for
go.
Yes. Zach, weaken him now.
I can do that.
Oh, perfect. Unless he dies inside the cliff and we can't get his stuff. Fucking take it now. We got it.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yes?
Okay, so now we're in a slightly better shape to make our way out of here. There are multiple guards and tigers. We should probably... The tigers are rather less dangerous, so we should probably just tackle those first.
Yes.
Agreed.
Interestingly, the cows seem remarkably used to the tigers'
Watch out!
presence. Nope. You... Nope, it's good. It
Take
just
this.
came right in for us. That one's a problem. In which case, you need to run down to here. Because it's probably looping around this building right now. Oh yeah, here they come. And this one... ignores her. Great.
Yes?
Pedal! And a heal, please. Oh, you know what? We got another toy as well. Yep, they're all taking no damage from it. As I predicted, unfortunately.
Yes? Die!
Okay, you can shoot that one now, that'd be great.
The good always win.
Yes?
You're missing a lot of blows, Sunlight. We'll have to work on that.
Yes?
Zach, if you could just dispatch the pistol a little more adequately, that'd be great. More effectively, also.
I am not giving up.
We really need to do something about his weapon. And his accuracy. Training will cover one of those things, and an equipment upgrade will affect the other. Okay, lady, you know what to do.
Yes? Not very nice, but necessary. Yes?
What do we get here?
We are working our way out of here, one save at a time. Look, I clicked on it. If one of you would respond, that'd be nice.
Agreed.
So there's a spearman there. Another type, or 2 or 3. Let's
Yes.
just go.
It is
You
my
will
profession.
not get away from me!
If that tiger is a problem, as it may decide she is very tasty. Lady, if you would just relocate to there, that would be magnificent. Where is Vigard? There is Vigard. Oh, lovely. Glad you didn't go any further.
Attacking!
Yes? Yes?
Interesting.
Right. Let's get on up there
Yes?
and do what we do best.
Yes?
So far, so good. Let's do it again.
Has anyone had enough of life?
Tiger's creeping back now. Can't have that, so let's have some of this
Save
instead.
your skin!
Oh, there's 2 of them. Excellent. No! We're going to pretend it's effective for a moment, and then he's going to get in there and fuck it up. Wait. Adult's fine.
Yes?
P-doll, just to make sure. You know what, she does have a secondary skill. We might want to work on it. I mean, she can't be a heavily armoured fighter, but she can be a kind of dodge tank.
Yes?
Zach, while you're here, you might as well
Yes.
hit that mark a couple of times. You switch back to your bow and shoot this one.
What do
And
we
since
have
we're
here?
nearly out of the farm,
Right.
I'm reasonably certain
Yes?
we haven't cleared out the centre yet. Actually, we're probably... Yeah,
Yes.
come very close. Okay.
Watch out!
Yes?
Oh shit. 3. There's a song about it being a magic number. I think it's a shit advert. Right.
Yes?
You are not attacking us. That's interesting. Let's use a doll. And
Yes?
then, thunder and lightning are very, very frightening, and healing is very helpful.
I can do that.
Although,
Attack!
That is a very nice low number.
Save
Let's try and
or
keep it up.
scared.
Yes?
Oof. At the moment, unfortunately, the tiger is the least of our worries. Okay, we'll throw in a quick healing spell.
Wait, please.
Okay, healing is required in the next few seconds, and it might take a little bit longer. Healing is now.
I love magic.
Okay, good stuff. You start shooting the tiger. Yes.
Yes?
How's that done? Not ready. Okay. Switch please.
Yes?
And heal. Good job, switched. You know what? Yeah, sure.
The good always win.
Okay, forget that. P, ready. Thunderbirds, ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
No! Because Thunderbirds are shit, we should always say no to them. God, that was so annoying for so many fucking years in the 90s. I just wouldn't shut up about it. Mate, join me, would you?
Yes?
In fact, super join it.
Wait, please. I
We
can do
need to
that.
build a bigger healing spell.
Yes?
What do we have here? Interesting.
And the capability of using it. We need a 40-point heal, not a 20-point heal.
Of course.
Yes?
I say, just quickly checking that's not a 40-point heal.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Certainly.
Okay, now I think we've cleared out the area. And this time we will make an extra effort
Yes.
No
to
problem.
avoid that troll. Because we don't want that trouble all over again. And this is definitely
No
going to be a
problem.
long-running episode now at this point. But hey, we're going to do this mission, then we're going to stop recording. All in one take. One terrible,
No
long,
problem.
painful take with a couple of reloads.
On my way.
Definitely more save files than reloads though. So, well, no, it's one save file. We definitely saved the game more times than we reloaded, and that's a good sign. If we'd saved even less, that'd be an even better sign. But this isn't
Of
Agreed.
course.
Severance, the only game I know that actually insults you for saving too many times.
Certainly.
So, Severance has a thing where it puts a number next to your save
Yes.
and gives you a rating. And it's like 1, king! And then, 2, king, 3, king. Then it gets down to like 4 or 5 is like knight or something. Then by the time you're over 100, it's like peasant! And it's literally just
Certainly.
downgrading you constantly. The rating isn't how well you've done,
Agreed.
it's literally just how many times you've saved on the whole playthrough through the entire game. through the
concur.
entire multiple chapter game. That was a fun
Agreed.
game. It did a lot of things that the
Right.
Dark Souls games came to do in the future. But
Yes?
better.
On my way.
Because if you dodged, you actually had to dodge an attack in the correct directions to not get
On
hit.
my way.
If you dodged into the attack, you got hit by the attack because it physically hit you.
Of course.
It was a game where you could chop off enemy body parts and
I
my way.
concur.
pick those body parts up and use them as weapons or throw them at enemies.
Of
I
course.
concur.
It was a game where
No problem.
if you had the kill cam slow motion effects turned on, the sound effects for the individual droplets of the blood splatter also played in slow motion to match the animation
Of course.
instead of playing at full speed, regardless of what the animation was doing.
I
Agreed.
concur.
In many regards,
On my
it
way.
was way, way, way ahead of its time.
On my way.
And it had some really annoying fights, like
Agreed.
the vampire who would constantly teleport behind you and
On my
slash
way.
in his arriving animation with his hand weapon.
Yes.
Such
No
was just a
problem.
horrid combination that should not have been allowed.
Yes.
Certain weapons
Yes,
had
No problem.
a spin around and attack behind you animation that was generally only used in group combats when you were surrounded. or
No
something.
problem.
Right, we're
Certainly.
getting the fuck out of here. I don't know where that tiger was that attacked us last time, but if that bloody troll is around here, we're gonna steer
Agreed.
well clear.
No problem.
Perhaps that tiger wandered all the way down from the farm. I doubt it. I find it very unlikely.
On my way. Agreed.
Oh shit, do we need to go back and kill this? No, I don't think we do.
Of course.
No problem.
But we definitely have enough
On my
experience
way.
points to upgrade Brisson's close combat skill by at least one,
Yes.
if not two. I was, at the end of the last episode, talking about another encumbrance upgrade for some of our
Certainly.
heroes. Our two frontliners. I don't think Brisson can afford a second encumbrance upgrade. Zach can in the long term, but his combat skills will suffer, so we'll need to improve his ability to fight
No
things.
problem.
Don't you dare.
On
Certainly.
my way.
Certainly.
I hear those heavy trollish footsteps, and I know we just don't have the skill or equipment to tackle it just quite yet. Although,
Agreed.
we did have Renus craft an even more powerful lightning spell. Or, no, I don't think we did. I think we had the ability for him to craft a more powerful lightning spell, but he can't quite use it yet, so we can't
No
craft it.
problem.
I'll have to look into that in between episodes. For now, I think
On my
I'll
way.
do experience and skill upgrades and avoid doing equipment changes or, crafting spells or anything.
I concur.
I will check if anyone's equipment needs mending, but so far I think we can get away without it. Worst part is, some people's equipment can't be removed, so into the city itself, there we go. And let's hope, speaking of the merchant, doesn't ruin our chances of doing a number of other things yet. Just checking that other people have nothing to say. Nothing. No, it's just... Hello, who's this? Flying the Baldy. Think we'd better... Okay, can't talk to him, but he'll obviously be part of this conversation. About the stolen collection.
All right, you wanted to meet Baldy. It is done. Just do not forget about the tail. Did you want to see me?
You better ask where I got that case with Valrazian's crest on it. Be still. It is empty anyway, and the stuff is in a safe place.
I don't think it is.
So, you have got a very simple choice. Either you talk to me, or I call the guards and you talk to Captain Tilvar.
Toads warts on your face. I hate city folks. All right. How much do you want?
Not how much, but what. Tell me how the arrow from this case found its way into the Snoop's body. And take my advice. No lies.
Well, they showed me that Snoop, yeah? And they told me to make a corpse out of him, but to put the blame on the woods folk. So I done him in, yeah? And I stick an arrow in him. It was my own idea where to get one. No way I want to know those woods folk. So I nicked it from the governor. That easy it was, and that big gray knew how to bypass the magic traps.
What big gray?
A newcomer. Never saw him myself. Comes to talk all wrapped up with a cloak and hood. Can see nothing, not even a stout. And talks funny too. Mumbles in a weird voice. Afraid to be recognized, I reckon. He thinks the Stoop and the woods folk found out something about him, and he did not like that. The Stoop almost found the princess, for sure. And what was that about the woods folk? Beats me. Maybe they saw how the big gray changed his clothes.
Aha, the woods folk again. I must take the secret path to their new shelter. Mayhap I can find out what they know about that man in gray. I should have asked them before. But how could I? I only just learned about that gray person.
And we were warned that's very dangerous. Regarding flying, I gotta say, I am so glad that had subtitles, because that was painful to listen to at times. Right. While we're here, do a quick durability check on things. Uh-oh. Right. She doesn't get hit as much as some of the others. Right. Notes. They will prove useful later on, I see. Okay. Well, we'd better just improve Zach's skill because he's sorely lacking. Likewise, 4 points is a lot. It means I can wave goodbye to that, for him at least. And then 1, 2, 3. Pop that in there. There we go as well. So that puts her on a 91 shooting for now, which is pretty solid. 76, 86, that's good. 62, 77. Okay, so that is somewhat respectable defense, but we do need to work on his combat skills some more. I'm thinking for Zach, sword skill, right? But I want to get this first, because grabbing that would push that up to 18,000. We don't want to do that at all. So we want that 9,000, which is going to be a way off. Speaking of which, I should probably end the episode here. Gonna do a quick talk check, just in case anyone else finally wants to speak to us. I imagine we're keeping this fairly low down and secretive and not telling anyone what's going on. And that certainly seems to be the case. So, next time we'll be trying to make it through the gauntlet that leads to the new home of the forest folk, even though they haven't left their old home yet, even though they said they would. Alright, see you all next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was a bit rough at times, but we made it through. Bye-bye, everyone.